Hey, what's up everybody? Alf here with some more GBL recorded live on Twitch where we battle most days of the week. Come check us out. Always love to see you. I had a few of you pop in last night, which was pretty cool, but always love to see you say hi even if you can't stick around. It means a lot to hear that the people watching the videos on YouTube enjoy the content and are hanging out. So battling with the team that I'm very comfortable with. This team I've enjoyed a lot. Had a pretty rough day in GBL. I took kind of the weekend off. A little rusty, definitely some sloppy play. In this set, I also left in a little bit extra sort of analysis and banter. I sometimes cut this stuff, but some of it seemed pretty interesting today. So I'm going to leave in a little bit of it and see if y'all enjoy that. If you hate it, if you're like, yo, just all I want to see is the battles, yeah, just let me know in the comments. I'm curious what you think as far as sort of length of videos, how much of the extra stuff you want to leave in. The last game especially, there's some discussion about some plays, and I think we sort of arrive at a conclusion that we didn't immediately think of, but it's been good stuff. So I hope you enjoy these battles, and I'll see y'all next time. All right, let's see if we could find ourselves. Let's see if we can find ourselves a winning set. We have not had one yet today. We've also not played an entire set with the same team yet. Yeah, Razor Leaf was definitely tuned differently than Charm was, so I'm glad they tuned it down a little bit. All right, Bird Trap. We call it Bird Trap. All right, Ninetales and a Frostlass. Okay. Well, the good news is we found ourselves what I would consider a positive matchup. Although, yeah, that's smart. Duck out here. Eat this. I'm just gonna not fuss too much with this and go straight to what is my designated Azu counter. I'm also realizing now that I have just not seen that many Azus, frankly. I think this is the first Azu we've seen today. Get Hydro Pumped here, maybe? I think we tank it relatively safely. There's the Play Rough. So the second Play Rough will kill us. So I'm going to throw. The reason to throw is that if they have a second Play Rough and they want to throw it, they're going to have to use a shield. And I do think that, like, I think that was in the realm of possible. Let's see what Frostlass wants to do. Because I'm sure Frostlass is coming back. No, they've got an Umbreon. That's actually pretty annoying. So they've got a Frostlass and an Umbreon. Huh. Interesting. No worries, Yoshi. I mean, we're happy to discuss and help. We'd love to get you set up and rolling. So Great League is a lot of fun once your roster expands and you have a lot of access, because so many mons are playable here. So they've got energy. I think what we want to do here is come in this spot. I'm not terribly worried about, like, right now, the way I think we lose to an extent is Frostlass getting, okay, sure. Is Frostlass getting to Shadow Balls and just outpacing us on Shadow Balls. So it's kind of what I'm playing for right now, especially because I know the Frostlass has energy. So, like, I'm very nervous about that. So, like, especially if they know shield here and I set up a farm down, I'll feel pretty happy. I have no idea what, okay, so that's a shield. So, like, I know they have energy here. Yeah, so they went straight Shadow Ball. Upside is Shadow Ball doesn't kill us. Not outright. So, and I resist the Powder Snows. This will put me in a spot where they can just straight avalanche me, but now they're gonna have to get a lot of avalanches in. And what we do here is we just farm, shield, and throw a Weather Ball at the Umbreon when it comes back. Right? Which makes it very, very, very scripted for us. Last Resort is not I mean, Last Resort is the coverage move, right? Oh, they've actually got a little health on them, don't they? Okay. I think, God, I wish I knew what my health was on my Politoed. I'm not shielding this and hoping that I don't get farmed here. Okay, no, we don't. Okay, but very close. Way closer. We're good. GG's. There is no scenario, just to clear this up for you all, there's no scenario where throwing Last Resort, okay, I'm gonna caveat this, but if you're looking at just straight up neutral, how much damage you want to do, you're always going to want to throw the dark type move with Umbreon unless the dark type move is resisted. That's your rule of thumb. That's your heuristic. If the dark type move is resisted, throw Last Resort. Otherwise, don't ever throw it. Now, there are fringe scenarios where the raw damage on Last Resort can be slightly better. Yeah, like the raw damage is slightly better on Last Resort in some scenarios. So sometimes you want to throw it, but it's very rare. And I think if you generally never throw Last Resort, you're going to be okay. All right, Cloud 0890. It's not quite Cloud 9, but we'll get there. Probably beats Spooter. It might, Coach K. The answer is it might. It might also just die to lunge. Yeah, Swampert. I think Swampert's actually Swampert might actually be a really good choice. All right, Stunfisk. Swampert's got good closing power too. So this is actually a pretty favorable matchup for us, especially if they just commit to throwing rock slides at us, which they're doing. My only real concern in this matchup is them throwing an earthquake at me and me not shielding it. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy. Okay. I'm pretty happy in this matchup, Coach K, yes, because they don't resist fire type moves. So we win pretty reliably. Yoshi, thank you for the follow, friend. We appreciate it. You're welcome here anytime. Bring your questions. We're down. Ooh, that's actually pretty awkward, isn't it? Oh, I wanted that weather ball to come off. All right, well, unfortunately, we don't have a good Scrafty counter. We don't. Hey, what's up, Hamelhoff? They're going okay. We're honestly not winning as much as I'd hope, but I'm having a good time as always, so. Okay. The question is, are we gonna get Dark Pulsed outright? I'm not going to. Yeah, usually they look for that. They look for that bait. They usually look for that bait, but now like it's gonna start to add up even if this is just another bait. So nope, there's the foul play. Feel good, feel good, feel good. We're calling the right moves. The downside is that like I'm worried I'm not gonna get to another weather ball, or they'll just let me get to another weather ball. Okay. Okay. Welcome to the stream, Blast Boys. Nice to have you. There's a lot of play left in this game though, so we gotta sort of figure out how we're gonna do it. There is still the matter of that lead mon hanging out that we gotta worry about. There's still a Stunfisk up there, so if you're gonna do Skarmory, Swamp, Azu, lead with Skarmory, Yoshi. We'll talk about it in a second. I can give you some advice with that. Okay. Get a little extra energy here. I think the only downside is I think the Fisk has energy. I think the Fisk has energy. Although it's not going to win CMP, so whew. GG's. We'll talk about that lead in a second. There's actually some things to be talked about there. Whew. Woo-hoo. All right, so Yoshi, here's what you have to think about. And if you've been playing Master League, some of this will make sense. So that team has a couple weaknesses that are concerning. One of them is you have 2 Pokemon that are pretty weak to electric, and one of them is you have 2 Pokemon that are very weak to grass. So, oh, that's awesome, Yoshi. Very cool. Hey, yo, Bone Chip friend, thank you for the resub. Roll that beautiful butt footage, and let's see some butts in chat for Bone Chip's 11 months, friend. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let me see some butts in chat. So you have to, and I like Skarmory partly because, like, if you do run into G-Fisk, or not G-Fisk, if you run into Galvantula, which is like the thing we're worried about to an extent, you actually do pretty good damage to Galvantula. Like, that matchup is playable. You can do some work there, and then Skarmory dies and you just hope for not a grass in the back. But you want to sort of like lead something and 2 things in the back that cover whatever loses to it. You're not gonna win everything. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. And we love all butts here though. Oh, that's awesome, Yoshi. You play VGC. That's super cool. Yeah, then your head is in the right place. You're just gonna lose some of these. There's like nothing you can do about it except try and smile through it and try and not dodge the, like, not worry about the lag too much. All right, Galv. Okay, good lead for us again. So we're gonna get probably lunged here. I mean, they shouldn't lunge. They should go straight discharge because it does way more damage. But people are just really hot on lunging stuff. So we'll get out. We're not going to throw a move since we got the debuff on. And we're just going to come in here and just do the best we can. The energy advantage for them is pretty significant because it's going to let them get to extra body slams. But the fact that we resist all the counter damage is pretty nice. Like, they can definitely like 2 shield their way through this. And if that's the case, then so be it. I'm not gonna fuss too much. The Galv is like not something I'm super worried about because we did a bunch of damage to it. So like, okay, cool. Like, I'd love to get this other Thunder Punch off, but that's not gonna happen. So, yeah, so we get body slammed here, and that's okay. I don't think they have 2 though. So we're gonna try a little farm down here. And if I get blown out by a second, yeah, no more. That was too many. That was too many extra little punches there. And I've got 2 of these queued up, so screw it. Okay. I mean, is Galv really your best Ninetales option? Because if it is, I'm plenty happy to see that. I don't know what could be in the back at this point though. There's, okay. Oh, it's a diggersby. Okay, well, we can handle that. We can handle that. So Earthquake is certainly a thing, right? Earthquake is the best move they can throw at us. I don't know that it KOs. And they bait it anyway. So I figured that, like, I think Earthquake's gonna come up short no matter what. So yeah, and they knew it too. GG's. Huh. Would Purified Politoed with Return be good? Return Toad is okay, Corta. Yeah, Return Toad is actually has merit. I tend to prefer either Earthquake or Blizzard as coverage moves. Blizzard is really nice if you can get a running start and they think their grass type is good against you. But I think either is fine. Return is an option if you want to do it. Return is all okay, Hoff. That's a good point. Return is impossible to get without shenanigans. So if you have it, then all right. Good night, Yoshi. Cheers, friend. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follow. Good luck in your battles. Let's see what we got. We need to. I need to do a restart too, because We are a little bit behind here. We're a little bit behind here. I think I'm gonna get sludge waved, frankly, is what I think is gonna happen here, because it took me so long to switch. We're getting that little cooldown issue. So I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna sludge wave and then probably switch. And if they don't switch, then so be it. But I do not like gardevoir. Okay. One of the things I least like, one of the things I never want to do, a shadow gardevoir, actually, that's even spicier, is I do not like swapping into a matchup like that and then burning a shield. I don't want to do it. Oh, they actually shielded there. I like that play for us. What I want to be able to do is solar beam the Swampert when it comes back in, but the problem is I actually don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it. Okay. Oh no, it's not the Swampert. It's not the Swampert. It's a Ninetales. All right, well, we solar beamed to Ninetales. It's still more damage. It's still significantly more damage than what we were gonna do. So I think we don't shield yet. I don't think we shield yet. These weather balls clap, but they're not gonna do as much as any of these Swampert's moves could possibly do. So like, this is what we shield. Yeah, that was actually okay. I don't think we would have actually gotten to throw the 2 weather balls, is my honest answer. So no, I hate that fire spin got in there. They knew I was tapping solar beam. That assumes that they knew I had solar beam, which is not a given anymore. Solar beam is not necessarily the default move on Ninetales, but it's okay. We still get the win. Right? Their other Pokemon's dead? Yeah, GG's. Whew. Yeah, because I think they probably got a fire spin in there when I was throwing that solar beam anyway. So my guess is that if we had tried to throw a second weather ball, we would have died. We'd have been dead before the second weather ball threw. A lot went wrong there. A lot went wrong there. Let's see if we get a battle here. I needed to restart because we're experiencing that this beginning of game lag again. So it's gonna already be going, right? Jellicent. Okay. I actually don't really have an answer for Jellicent. Believe it or not, I have no answer for Jellicent. I imagine that we're getting Shadow Balled, right? Yeah, okay, but Shadow Ball doesn't kill me, and I'm not under any hex pressure, so I have an answer for Jellicent. There's my answer for Jellicent. Let's just YOLO the solar beam at it. Oh, that's what we're all about. Ooh, and a Alolan Muck. That's fun. That's a fun little surprise here. Yeah, I mean, that's the game. I don't think I was winning this otherwise, but that's the game. Oh lordy. I mean, my honest answer is I don't think I had another out there. Frankly, right? Like, I feel like that was our best line, and because again, solar beam isn't always the move. I feel like all right, so they're setting up what feels like, I mean, they're trying to set up their Machamp. I understand they're trying to set up their Machamp, so I think what we do here is we just take this. They need to throw a poison move, I think, to KO us. Hopefully this doesn't blow up in my face. Yeah, they were looking for speed there, But now we're in a position where, like, even if this is a rock slide, I don't feel like I have to shield it. They're not shadow. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. And we're gonna come out of this with a punch. The only downside here is, like, I'm gonna be very greedy here. We're gonna be greedy here. Oh no! Did that other one get undercharged? Wow. Okay, that was not great. So the muck had energy. The muck had energy. So, like, I was worried about going into it no shield. I think we just lose. I would have to go back and double check. No. That's not greedy. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. The muck had energy, right? Yo, go cast. The poly was dead, Dark, right? Thank you so much for the raid, friends. I appreciate it. I don't win CMP over muck, AJ. No, I shouldn't win CMP over it, right? I appreciate the raid. Shout out to the wonderful folks over at GoCast. And thank you for the Monday raid. I appreciate it. Welcome to stream, everybody. 4-1's still good. Obviously, in hindsight, I feel like the shield was correct. I underestimated the rock slide. I thought I had mathed it correctly. That'll be a game to go back and look at some point, because the thing is that I don't know exactly how much energy the muck had, but it had some. And Amok would win CMP against me. So as long as it had its move, which is certainly possible, given that the way they switched. And then I underestimated rock slide. At this point, yeah, I also could have just thrown Thunder Punch outright, Mowlet, and I think that's actually just the safer line all around, is that if I had just thrown the Thunder Punch as soon as I got it, I'm a champ. We would have had the shield for Muck, and Muck was so close to dead it wouldn't have mattered. That, I think, is the line. I think all the other stuff is nice to think about, but my real mistake was not realizing that we could have just easily thrown Thunder Punch and won.